Yeah, good evening, guys. This is Analysis King. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Um, I want to actually thank the old subscribers for on the channel that has been with me for I think for a year now. I really want to appreciate them and I really thank them for being with me. Right. And then I also want to thank the new subscribers. If you are new to this channel, you can actually uh, uh comment, comment, share, like like the video. If you like sort of content, just give me a comment and give me a thumbs up, right? To know and to encourage me to continue doing this sort of content because this is what I actually want to be doing for some time for a long time now. So and I'm actually going to continue to do it. So I don't want to waste much time. So this is the update on the USGBY trade that we actually spoke about on our first video, right? About like 2 weeks ago. On our first video, we actually pointed out 14750, right? 14750. You can see that price came back to 14750. And the first thing we saw was that price was actually in a trend line. That Remember, like I said on our last video, because we're actually in a channel. We're actually in channel. I said if price actually breaks this particular region, then we'll be heading back to 140. And you can see that we're heading back to 140, right? This move is almost 300 pips. 300 pips in just one day. That's crazy. Right? So you can actually see that price has broken the internal channel, right? So this is the major one, right? This is the major channel, right? So if price breaks this major channel, then we'll be heading back down to 123, right? We'll be heading back down to 123, which is actually the big round number, right? So which is actually the monthly region, right? That's why the monthly region. So, but that's basically where I'm expecting price to go back to. If price breaks 140, definitely will be heading back down to 123. So 123 will be a very good opportunity to actually sell, right? It will be a very good opportunity to actually sell. We can see how um you can see how price actually broke, right? Price respected. Let's go back to 1 hour. You can see how price respected 150 level, 147 point 147.50 level, which we actually analyzed. The first place we saw on our sell was this point here, and I was waiting for price to come back to this region to give me a sell around this region here. I was waiting for price to take out this liquidity before selling, but it didn't give me any entry yet, right? So I was supposed to take this entry, but first of all, I didn't take this entry. I didn't take this entry, but it was beautifully analyzed, and you can actually see that price is now tanking to the downside, right? So, uh, price came back, touched almost 3 times before breaking to the downside. Now we've broken 146, 145, 145.50. Now we're heading back down, or we're heading to 140. So, and 140 is almost 500, that's almost 500 pips, right? To 140, right? So, let's see for a possible entry on this trade, right? So we'll be expecting price to come back down maybe to 146, right? Where did price break? Now we can see that price has broken the internal channel, right? That's broken all the internal channels, right? Price breaking all the internal channels. We can see this channel right here on the 4 hour. You can see price broke this channel heavily, right? And also broke the daily internal channel, right? So we are now heading to the major one, which is actually the major daily internal channel, and we're heading to 140. So where I'll be looking for my entries, right? Let me clean all this a bit. Clean all this. So I need to make everywhere clean. Uh Let me make everywhere clean so we'll be able to see what I need to see. Right. So uh okay, so where I'll be looking for my entries, or where I'll be looking to take my entry. The first region I'll be looking to take my entry is 145, right? So we'll be expecting price to come back to 145. 145 region is the region that will be looking to continue to sell, right? Yeah, 145. So 145 is the best region that we're looking to get a sell. So if you can see a trade back to 145, then we'll be looking for an opportunity to come back to 140. So here is the region on a 1 hour time frame where we'll be going short, right? Going short here, 145. So we'll be looking for a very good selling opportunity to 145. 145 is almost five. That's a almost 500 pip move, right? Or 500 pip move to 145. So this is where I'll be looking for my sell on uh on USDGPY, right? So this is basically what I'm looking for my sell on USDGPY. Now let's go to yeah, so we had Aussie card. Sorry, we had the not Aussie card. Um we had the Aussie dollar, right? We had the Aussie dollar, and we actually pointed out that this daily region would be it will be the region where I will be looking for shorting opportunity, right? I didn't take place any trade, right? I didn't place I think throughout this week I haven't placed any trades because I've been really, really busy, right? So but here we can actually see that price actually rejected from this point, exactly from the point where we we stated on our previous class that price is going to reject from this internal trend from this trend line. You can see that this was the first touch, the second touch, and also the third one. So at this point right here, I'm not actually looking for a selling opportunity on this trade. Now, what I'm actually looking out for is a buying opportunity because you want to actually understand what the dollar index is one of the major forex indicators, especially for the dollar, that drives the other currency pairs that are against the dollar. Example, we have if the index is going down, which is previously is going down, then definitely we'll be seeing a rise on Euro JPY, Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD. These are the three major pairs we'll be seeing a a serious rise. So definitely now I'll be looking for, because here was my if I was supposed to sell at this point here, if you go to, yeah, so if I'm supposed to sell at this point here, definitely here was my entry point, right? If I'm supposed to sell, right? If I'm supposed to sell, here is my entry point. So I'll be looking for a selling opportunity here. I was looking for a selling opportunity here, right? You can see now that price has come back to this point here, right? So if we can see a good selling opportunity here, right, then I will now be looking for a long, right? I'll be looking for a long from 0.64. 0.64. So I'll be looking for a long at 0.64, but I'm not too sure of the sell yet. It's a very good trade because right now I'm not in this trade yet, but I'm going to look for a very good opportunity. I'm still going to wait to be very sure if I should take this sell or not, right? So I'm still waiting. I'm still very, very much waiting on the trade, right? So this is actually the point where I highlighted that I was actually going to sell AUD USD, right? So if it sells back down, they'll be heading to 0.64. So 0.64 will be the region where I'll be looking for a buying opportunity to the upside, right? So right, so let's go to gold. Now, gold on the other hand is very, very scattered right now. There is nothing on gold right now, right? Gold is very, very messy, extremely messy. So the only place I'm looking at on gold is 2000. So, and I've actually highlighted it here. So we are looking for price to come back down to take out this liquidity here. So once price takes out all this liquidity here, I'll be looking for a very good opportunity around this point, right? So let me make it big a bit. So we'll be looking for a very good, buying opportunity around this point. And our TP on this trade would be 0. The liquidity at this high, right? So we have a lot of people actually selling from here. So this region will be the region where I'll be looking to I'll be looking to go long on gold, right? So, and remember on Friday, which is tomorrow, we have NFP. So we might see drastic moves on Friday, which is tomorrow, right? On all these pairs. So basically, this is exactly where I'll be looking for a buying opportunity on gold, right? If price comes back down, right? Comes back down here, comes back down to this point, right? Gives me an entry here, then definitely I'll be going long on the trade. Yeah, so around this point here, then I'll be going long on the trade. So we want to see an internal structure from the lower time frame, right? Maybe preferably from the 15 minutes, right? Preferably from the 15 minutes before we can actually go before we can go long on the trade. So basically these are the pairs that I have to actually buy. But I'm not looking at Euro USD, right? The only pairs I'm looking at to buy is we have gold, we have GBP, USD, and to sell, we have USD JPY. So these are the three pairs that I'm actually looking out for on uh I'm actually looking out for this week, right? So if it gives me a very good setup, right? So if you like this sort of content, right? If you like this sort of content, kindly smash the like button. If you like this sort of content, kindly smash the like button. Give a thumbs up, right? Give me a thumbs up to know, and actually comment to know if uh uh actually comment on the video. I'm really sorry, I'm really rusty, right? So there are things I still need to learn, right? So uh kindly comment on the video to tell me, or to tell me what you actually want to see on the next class, right? Or on the next update on all the pairs, right? So on GBP USD, before I go, on GBP USD, this is where I'll be looking for my buying opportunity on GBP USD. So I'll waiting for, since we have seen structure, right? Let me remove this. Let me remove all this. Um, let me remove all this. So we'll be looking for, since we have seen structure, we can see this is the 15-minute structure. Price has broken the structure and also a change of character, right? So we can see this was a very good bounce from this region. We bounced out of it before we broke. So around this region is a very, very good place to buy GBP USD. So we'll just be looking at this region. This is a region where I actually want to buy, extremely buy, right? So um I've come to the end of the class, actually, or the end of the review for this week, right? So I'll see you guys next week. Cheers and God bless.